Texas Deacon here. Thank you for joining me. I've entitled today's talk, Waco, the Memorial, April 19, 2011. On April 19, 2011, I was privileged to attend the memorial services for those who died as a result of the U.S. government's April 19, 1993 assault on the religious community located at Mount Carmel near Waco, Texas. Clive Doyle was there. He led and organized the memorial, as he has done every year since he got out of jail, and I'm not real sure. He wasn't in jail a long time. His crime was being a member of the Mount Carmel community. Clive Doyle had lost a daughter in the April 19th fire and assault. The 4-hour memorial was attended by about 40 people. That's not many, but when it compares to only about 20 last year, that's great. Now we're getting the word out, and next year there's going to be many more. I'm counting on more people being there, a bunch more. The memorial went smoothly with one minor problem. At this memorial, anybody that wants to speak is permitted. And most people get up and say a few words, and that's it. There was just one individual that got up, and all he wanted to do was just attack David Koresh. Apparently he has no understanding of why we gather. The beliefs of the people of David Koresh and the people at Mount Carmel have nothing to do with why we gather. We gather there in protest of the U.S. government attacking a religious community and killing and burning children and women, about 80, 84, somewhere around there. You get different numbers depending on how they counted, where you count the ones that were born while the fire was going on or not. After he spoke about 5 times as long as anyone else, finally the audience began to protesting, and he did sit down. In my video, which I entitled Waco, the ATF Assault, I challenge anyone to show me one picture of a Branch Davidian, a resident of Mount Carmel, shooting. The ATF had many cameras. How many, we're not exactly sure. We know many at Mount Carmel, but somehow have managed to lose the film footage of almost every one of them. I did get one challenge, and it was from Sniper Steve 420. Thank you, Sniper Steve. Look at the video, Waco and New Revelation, about 12 minutes in it. And Sniper Steve pointed out that the bullets coming from inside, through the wall and through the roof. Now, about 12 minutes into the video, at least 2 agents go into the area where bullets a few seconds later start coming through the wall and then through the attic. On the 19th, I talked to Clive Doyle about this. His opinion was the bullets coming through the wall were ATF. The bullets coming through the roof could have been from the someone at Mount Carmel, one of the people who lived there. But he said, I'm not sure. Let's look at what we know to be true and what we don't know. From the video, we know at least 2 agents went into the area where bullets were fired. Now, I don't know what it looked like inside, but it was dark in there. It was an attic area. I can see them stumbling around in the dark. I'm sure they had flashlights of some kind, but you know. And I can see they had their fingers on the triggers, and I can see them stumbling and accidentally squeezing off some rounds. That's what I think probably happened. In one of my videos, I talked about the number of agents at Mount Carmel. Well, I have a hard time looking at the videos, I really do. When I see the children, the way their burned bodies, the way that the CS gas twisted them, I really have a problem with it. In the video about Waco, the new revelation, they talked about 100 agents. Now we know they carried 200 rounds of ammo each. We know the reason they broke off the fight was because of the assault was because they ran out of ammo. Do the math. 20,000 rounds, and that's not counting the rounds that came from the helicopter gunship, were fired into this building with all these men, women, older women mostly, and children. I believe it was direct intervention by God Himself that more were not killed on that day. I cannot come up with any other reason it could have happened that they could have fired that many rounds. And if you look at these videos, you'll see, hey, they fired those rounds. I talked to someone about my inability to watch the videos through and through, because when it comes to the scenes of the children, I just almost lose it. And I was concerned about that. And the friend that I talked to told me, said, if I didn't feel the way I did, I would have a problem. And so, well, listen, just talking about it, I have visions of those twisted, burned bodies of the children, and I'm going to have to cut this off before I lose it. I'd like to see you all next April 19th at Bellmead, Texas, just north of Waco, I-35, at the Country Inn and Suites, across from Walmart. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay? Be there. We're not going to let what happened there die. Remember the Alamo. Remember Waco. May God bless America. May God bless the Republic of Texas. And may God bless you and yours.